see Obia what shake a meaning and deep bone because Bonino would you win now because I've read the judgment. And the judgment not really meaning some of you or involved beyond any Bonino would you. And I'm not so much. We are now never say
now, time I want to meet 20 years jail terms, no, and I say jail sentence, no, the assembly. Lawyer and the Appiah Kubi say, Nyami betu yanko fubika. Wasi nyami, oguso, obetu yanko fubika. Na, obebusa say, lawyer and the Appiah Kubi, then or pesoche, pra Sammy Awuku Appiah Juno. Ama, obia ye involved, be I said, sa, a judgment with a attention. No more who said, and yes, aqua. Na lawyer and the Appiah Kubi ninsema woke kanu wotimi se bi asem na ye ne yapa na abusia I dream big na subscribe mama why subscribe so subscribe here na hit the notification bar no we are like this video na dey na share man median your friend say ben with my friend say ben na asem ni nyina ne se anre ya na chairman Wontumi NPP omo chairman regional chairman owo Ashanti region obiya ni mo Ena ni case and never court na jebo 20 years pan. Hosem chale. Prison there. O for said there kura prison ya there even 1 week in prison. Ghana has in sawab. Also there the hard labor as I can ho. Not just say omo tigate mo beti. Omo do bedo. Ano shi. Na no na wo hwe Sammy Awuku ne lawyer and the Appiah Kubi kasa ne ebi mo person mo chese political motivated. Just say it had nothing to do with justice. Intino, the person who team penny for na some more can na say empire be or high baby ama chairman. I was young person videos. UT before the credit amount UT before na or mono years. I'm
going to consider it. If you come and say, na justice no way. Say, yeah, boy, you move possibly teaching the first message. The better appears here. Media, micro menus, the power, every more papa, the way of my data. HSA. It will forever be on your mind.
Nipa de one here and the man about say. Oh, lawyer.
Better conscience. So,
prosecution witness, Nana.
Obia.
And I won't be you.
Me, Appiah Kubi, me come clear.
Isn't it bisa anyway any justice Audrey Koko Vite ana
they know themselves
lawyer lawyer
yes
oh ye din komo prosecution witness no any justice Audrey Koko Vite ana
see obia what shake the meaning and deep bone because bonino would you win now because I've read the judgment. And the judgment not really meaning some of you or involved beyond any bonny and no good. And I'm not so much. We are now yet never say ya. Anyway, you go back here.
Now, yes, sure, we say now, some boy, dear no air back home. Turn on number forest, dear Enyam by, and a Asian bank, the answer so am I.
Some boy, dear, you can answer. Let me hold a discussion with you this morning, some boy.
Okay.
It could do any other case here. They become based on the evidence available.
Okay. Into now, what is the way forward?
Minim say wa winning say na cheba Wontumi na me before. In fact, the morning of yesterday, Chema Wontumi catch them say, when you say, he told me.
When you say yes, you didn't become 20 years, and I will patch that now.
When you say, court no beginning, no. What people do, so you say, so share judgment, no copy crime, something say now. Judgment, I'm for registry of the court to what the Bible team because there is some being so the Bible team. Some say, just you know, if you don't do Bible team.
Oh, so judgment ni di kan eflade abonten and sana even or friend is say Justice Audrey ebabe deliver.
Answer say you don't discuss. Me say answer na equity. Erinti copies no eba abonten mebre no. Who is a register stamp credit so.
Ena mi bisa o say na copies ni bi ababonten na registrars stamp eni so.
Family ya register stamp wini so yi no. Ye kire ni say am for register ansem.
Okay. But the same as
the same as Awuku Appiah. Na onu mu apply nyina no.
Ai eno na Japan na mi hu bi nti the na pie dada no ana stamp ni so na the same as that.
Omu apply nyina no. Say omu be ye lucky pa no mu sabe ki anopai. Aye stamped copy I go through registry. Ye crummy register stamp be so.
Okay.
I'm for registry.
Okay.
Who do you call so register stamp?
Okay. Okay.
The register stamp is so pay. I'm for registry. It's your registry.
Ntini ya say yentimi fanya asemo. Lawyer, ena mi bisa na say eni say yentimi emfa enye asem sa na wususu say the register stamp eni so no the same as the beba no.
Say you ready. It omo chi courtroom ha omo tie beba tim no. Omo testify say it is the
same. Oh.
Anything me say who minimum.
I 50 59 pages.
What do you memoir say say? Register stamp so.
Me patrol Debbie.
You can say I'm for register them. If you want them the fire babonti. The system. Energy is training. So, and navigate through the appropriate channel.
Okay.
And teacher, my Wontumi can or catch me say, when him say, or say, tell her this cannot manage the fair. Court in between.
Or catch
me. He told me.
So, on him say court on the betum.
But see, information in second. And she say, court now and I just said in between.
Okay, yes or no?
Yes, in the one car.
Okay.
Or catch me, sir, no, sit or beko. Or do make us 3 times in the morning before I go to.
No, Kai, no, we am sale.
Him say, court to a minim, say, court to a minim, dear. Any evidence you're already dear. My millions should tap.
Lana, 1 year so days, so no, along the line, or what can say you were not happy about said the NMC continue ma or draw ye. Nothing yet then one to sit that.
Yet, say, me see, not your personality, responses. Not a man condition, a work out one is conducive.
Okay.
Access. I come say, a unique person in a banter. A unique person who be a client, no, lay person,
or not send a baby, no.
No, Mabaku Fiho. Now, plans of unity, the plans of cordiality, with justice.
Na abra o kache o se ni intel awanya kire se court no e de ne betum no na that time o kache o no ugidiye
me de banya ni
oh
bibia timisi ebi na asie yo kai atum ye o kache me de banya ni yesu bibia timisi
okay
yesu so ye say ansem sia Frank so asem besia Frank and Biniwe.
Okay. Lawyer,
the ruling of the court and Rano is quite a very dangerous precedent for Yemrano Kaka. And with this now, let me go into the judge relied heavily on circumstantial evidence. One rely purely on the evidence before it, and it's one of the bases I perceive the court tested the case or appeals court. And I'm saying this because so here's section 14.1 and it's section 99.2b. The assignment of mineral rights, it is by writing, express, and by deed of assignment. Until no minister no edi mawa or approve say ya assign away to you. Again, Mira Ora Erika for my senior colleague member of parliament got it totally wrong. Say Wontumi did not even have the mineral right. Why? Because the assignment, the concession he's talking about in dispute. I know he legally acquired the concession. And now, let me say, I was very surprised you did not correct the honorable member of parliament, because you should have, because he legally acquired it. So, madam, permit me to also criticize you on that. It's only fair. Yes, it's only fair, because I have to set the record straight on what he said.
But when he said it, and I remember
saying, what he kept saying was that we should separate the two cases.
I remember telling him, say, even pay the judgments and all. You can't say, well, you're illegal mining. Well, maybe he said, I didn't ask a concession. It was legally acquired.
Because there was one statement he made, and it's a statement of untrue. And now, secondly, what kind of judgments in now? The judge based her ruling on the fact that Wontumi assigned his mineral right from government and from the minister, assigned it illegally to a third party without a minister's approval. The state did not produce any evidence of this assignment of rights of Wontumi to this third party. It was never stated in it. Again, the judge's conclusion is what throughout over 150-page ruling document, the judge at no point in time says or convicted Wontumi say what involving himself in illegal mining. Because one, the state needs to provide any evidence say you was site or you say oil mining, you evidence say you sue excavators and also you say. So the prosecution in this case, buying a lawyer for only relied on the oral testimony of the third party saying so. Whereas the court, if one part, and one part, or for the one part was a na afis wundu Kubi, and of the Kubeno aspect and so. What we Kubi because it's an afterthought. So clearly, and we think say I say whether near can you that's what we believe it was a political trial. And it's not going to last week. The honorable member of parliament for Bia East, the honorable Richard the Champion, but now baby anonymity, because I'm a baby another doctor, made a very serious statement. Or say I think you be chichi bebre. Prosecuting baby. So you can clearly see there's a whole political state being set. That notwithstanding, the NPP affirms its confidence in the judiciary. That doesn't mean the judiciary cannot get it wrong in its rulings. And when a court gets its ruling wronger, you have appellate structures you use to also remedy the situation. It is on the basis of this that we believe we disagree with the decision of the court on this matter. We believe the judgment was poor and defective. Yes, Sansujitum said the court relied only on circumstantial, relied on the testimony of one person, a third party, who did not produce or provide any evidence. Because if you are talking about assignment of right, the statutory condition is that it must be written. And the state did not produce any written document to me assigned the mineral right to this third party. So in that case, on the very sections that we didn't accotum for 20 years. And mind you, this is not a civil case, a criminal. And in criminal justice system and jurisprudence, you have to prove beyond reasonable doubt, because the least doubt inures to the benefit of the accused. Until the state should have pushed further for the Henry Okumno to produce that evidence of Wontumi assigning that mineral rights to him. And secondly, when producing any evidence, a be a video, a recording, a meeting, any express assignment of it. And so this decision, when allowed to stand, is set a very dangerous precedent for many people. Mind you, many Abema Mashiwejeno Awuku from, and I'll use him as an example because his constituency is a mining constituency. Akrofom is a mining constituency. Now, you have people who own concessions who are Akrofom. The facts in the only concession, and as I say, many artisanal miners, small scale miners, they don't normally own the concessions. They work on people's concessions. And what you are going to get is that any owner of a concession will have to drive away people. However, what we have to be interested in is the sustainable mining and say yes you. But as I say, you have ship house at your team UTV. Now BBC or aha. You cannot say because Peace FM, UTV, and the Despite Group owned by Ofori Sapon and the Despite Inti. Bonibia si wo premises you bet your mum a triumph rather than the people like Yachium so modi bonenewa. And that is why this judgment is dangerous. But you see, it don't say people will think that the shoe is on another foot. You can't because a MPP ni nenya. It reminds me of the law of causing financial loss to the state. NDC Abreso and the share somewhere. Now, they ended up suffering the penalty of it. Now, NDC for. And this judgment, if you allow it to stand, anybody can target any NDC official who owns a concession. All I have to do is to make sure that one person arrest that person on a concession and say who assigned the right to you. Oh yeah, then I don't even need to prove that there was a written assignment to you. So
meaning any pan bit me a chantra
totally.
In this case, in
this case, the prosecution at every material point in time could not provide any evidence. They actually want to me say, this is our evidence that Nia Papei can because this was a meeting, and I say you signed this document and the hack of this portion amount. Say so it's a very dangerous ruling. Now, I say Mashibe Jeno Dinamo Amenfi West, and